Hey gang, finally getting back on track with the marketing thought of the day, and had a couple of housekeeping items I wanted to share with you. And the first one is I'm in the middle of filming right now how to market a private PT practice, volume 1. And what this covers is, first I go into marketing 101 basics, those principles that I've used that have not changed for me in the last 11 years and that have helped me to grow and market my private practice, Madden PT, here in Central PA. And then I go into the 3 core marketing pathways that have driven in the most business for us. And product number 1, or module number 1, is specifically about how to write a patient newsletter. I know we've talked about that a lot, but the one key thing that I share is advanced techniques that we've started to use successfully that allow us to get even a better return on our investment in our patient newsletter. The second thing that we're covering, or the second module, is on how to write an effective physician newsletter, and that's on that serves a couple different purposes, but one of those being getting more referrals from physicians in your area. The second one is having them think well of you enough that they're going to sign a plan of care and not be a stick in the mud if you see a direct access patient who happens to be their patient, or if somebody comes to you through word of mouth, that you can send your plan of care off. They think well of you, even though they might work for a hospital, even though they might have their own PT practice, and they work well with you to get that patient better. So I'm sharing the secrets of how we came to write our physician update letter as we have it today, and how we get 40 new patients per month from POPs physicians, which is still absolutely staggering to me that happens. And then the module number 3 is about how to have a #1 video on YouTube. And as many of you know, through Madden PT Official, we have about 4.5 million views now, over 9,000 subscribers, and we get interest and letters and mail from all over the world. Literally people sending their 47 pages of MRIs and x-rays and medical history from the UK, from India, from Australia, from all over the US to us. And it's the thinking behind how we created those videos. And again, as many of you know, I no longer pay for search engine optimization, SEO, for Madden PT, but we enjoy a #1 ranking in most categories in our area, and it's how we tie what we're doing on YouTube into the SEO. And actually Google pays me, so every single month I make anywhere from $1,100 to $1,300 in a check that Google sends me because of our 200,000 views in a month, and because of other advertisers paying Google to advertise on our YouTube videos. So I'll go through with you how I did that. So that is going to be volume 1 of how to market a private PT practice. And if you want to be first in line, because we'll only produce so many of them in the beginning and have so many available, if you want to be first in line, just comment below, or you can shoot me an email at chat@breakthroughptmarketing. So that was item number 1, housekeeping. The other one is this. Right below this video, on a previous day on the Breakthrough PT Marketing page, there's a link for the Ryan Deiss training. If you haven't done that yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. I thought I knew a lot about marketing, and I think that I do, but it is an hour and a half video training with Ryan Deiss and Perry Belcher explaining their 5-step sales funnel that you absolutely should know. And I had an error in there, and it was that for years I thought the key was to make all of my money, all of the profitability, in selling the core service. And what Ryan and Perry do is they go through, they shoot holes in that thinking, and also explain how the companies that grow and companies that have enjoyed tremendous growth, such as Amazon and Starbucks, are referenced. And they also go through some other examples of like a water filtration company, but you can certainly apply it to your PT business. And I know you think your business is different, but it's not really if you just stick to the principles. But watch the video and you'll see Ryan repeat this one thing over and over and over again, which is customer value optimization. CVO is all about spending the most money between lead generation And the core service, so lead magnet, tripwire, and your core service or your core product are where most people try to make their money. And if we're physical therapists in the same town and I'm not willing to spend any money at all on customer acquisition, so I'm not willing to invest in a patient newsletter, I'm not willing to invest in research how what physicians read and put a newsletter together and send something out to them and communicate with them, and I'm not willing to do any of that. I'm not willing to take the time to create a YouTube video or invest in the public at all. But I'm expecting this huge landfall of patients coming in, which is what most of us do in the beginning, right? We think that we're going to just open up our doors and hand out a few script pads and then we'll see more patients than we ever could imagine, because once a few people come to us and recognize our absolutely tremendous high quality of care, they'll go tell all our friends, and then we'll be just flooded with patients for the rest of our life, and then we get knocked on our butt for 3 months or 3 years or however long it takes to realize that there's another game that you need to play, and you thought you knew the rules to the game, but you don't. So regardless, the game really is, if we're in the same town and I'm not willing to invest in patient acquisition at all, and you are, and when a patient comes through and you show that you invest in them and you've invested in nice treatment tables and nice exercise equipment and a nice treatment space with adequate lighting, and you have plenty of therapists to individually work with every single patient, and you give each patient their band, and when they get home from their first appointment they get a nice welcome box saying, "Welcome to the family, you can sleep tight now that you know that your pains are taken care of, or your physical therapy needs are being taken care of." And they open it up, it says "Welcome to the family," and there's a Madden PT throw blanket and a Madden PT listening CD and a Madden PT sleeping mask and other sleeping memorabilia, for lack of a better term, and that costs you $25 or $30 to send to each patient, and you're willing to invest more than I am in each patient, you win. And you're going to be able to do whatever you want, create a wellness program, create a heart health program, create other massage therapy programs, fitness programs, and you're going to be able to sell into those very, very effectively, because you've spent more money per patient than I have, and I'm going to be broke and out of business. And that's what I see many therapists trying to do, is waiting for some whimsical thing to happen on the outside that drives in the business, and it doesn't work that way. Anyhow, watch the video below, click on the link, watch that, and then look, like I said, enter your contact information below in the comments section if you want to be first in line for volume 1 of How to Market a Private PT Practice, which will be in the form of DVDs and binders. We'll get you pricing information obviously on that, but enter your contact information in below if you want to be first on the list, or shoot me an email at chat@breakthroughptmarketing.com. Thanks guys, see you tomorrow.